Hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Happy Immaculate Conception to everybody. We are going to have the readings for today, and then we will go ahead and jump into Discord with Tyler, and we'll do some Guild Wars. So these are the readings for December 8th, 2025. Solemnity of the Immaculate Conception of the Blessed Virgin Mary. The first reading for today is from Genesis 3. After the man, Adam, had eaten of the tree, the Lord God called to the man and asked him, "Where are you?" He answered, "I heard you in the garden, but I was afraid because I was naked. So I hid myself." Then he asked, "Who told you that you were naked? You have eaten, then, from the tree of which I forbid you to eat." The man replied, The woman whom you put here with me, she gave me fruit from the tree, and so I ate it." The Lord God then asked the woman, "Why did you do such a thing?" The woman answered, "The serpent tricked me into it, so I ate it." Then the Lord God said to the serpent, "Because you have done this, you shall be banned from all the animals and from all the wild creatures. On your belly shall you crawl, and dirt shall you eat, all the days of your life. I will put enmity between you and the woman, and between your offspring and hers. He will strike at your head, while you strike at his heel." The man called his wife Eve, because she became the mother of all the living. The psalm for today is Psalm 98. Sing to the Lord a new song, for he has done marvelous deeds. Sing to the Lord a new song, for he has done wondrous deeds. His right hand has won victory for him, his holy arm. Sing to the Lord a new song, for he has done marvelous deeds. The Lord has made his salvation known. In the sight of the nations he has revealed his justice. He has remembered his kindness and his faithfulness toward the house of Israel. Sing to the Lord a new song, for he has done marvelous deeds. All the ends of the earth have seen the salvation by our God. Sing joyfully to the Lord, all you lands. Break into song, sing praise, sing to the Lord a new song, for he has done marvelous deeds. The second reading for today is from Ephesians 1. Brothers and sisters, blessed be the God and Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, who has blessed us in Christ with every spiritual blessing in the heavens, as he chose us in him before the foundation of the world, to be holy and without blemish before him. In love he destined us for adoption to himself through Jesus Christ, in accord with the favor of his will, for the praise of the glory of his grace that he granted us in the Beloved. In him we were also chosen, destined in accord with the purpose of the one who accomplishes all things according to the intention of his will, so that we might exist for the praise of his glory, we who first hoped in Christ. Alleluia, alleluia. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with you. Blessed are you among women. Alleluia, alleluia. The Gospel for today is from Luke chapter 1. The angel Gabriel was sent from God to a town of Galilee called Nazareth, to a virgin betrothed to a man named Joseph, of the house of David. And the virgin's name was Mary. And coming to her, he said, "Hail, full of grace, the Lord is with you." But she was greatly troubled at what was said, and pondered what sort of greeting this might be. Then the angel said to her, "Do not be afraid, Mary, for you have found favor with God. Behold, you will conceive in your womb and bear a son, and you shall name him Jesus. He will be great, and will be called Son of the Most High. The Lord God will give him the throne of David his father, and he will rule over the house of Jacob forever. And of his kingdom there will be no end." But Mary said to the angel, "How can this be, since I have no relations with a man?" And the angel said to her in reply, "The Holy Spirit will come upon you, and the power of the Most High will overshadow you. Therefore the child to be born will be called Holy, the Son of God. And behold, Elizabeth, your relative, has also conceived a son in her old age, and this is the 6th month for her, who was called barren. But for nothing will be impossible for God." Mary said, "Behold, I am the handmaid of the Lord. May it be done to me according to your word." Then the angel departed from her. The Gospel of the Lord. Praise be to you, Lord Jesus Christ. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen. All right, with that, let's go ahead and jump on into Discord. Give me 1 second. I'm getting everything set up. Hey, Tyler, how are you? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Let me turn Guild Wars down a little bit because it's a little loud. Aside from that, I'm doing quite well. I'll add you here in 1 second. There we go. That should probably be better. And then, I don't remember if I actually remembered to add you. Yes, that was. I was gonna say, I realized I forgot to. If you want to add me to the party, and then I'll go ahead and add you, because then we can go ahead and get that taken care of. I don't. That works. Yeah, as I said, I don't think, unfortunately, there. Unless in a whisper, no, none of that. Okay, so as of the moment, there's not a super easy way aside from just typing it into the. You may not even. I think you are in a different district. Is what I'm. Yeah. Are you in? Good. You're into. Hey, that works. Honestly, the fact that I think last time we played before Reforged was out, it was like only 2, wasn't it? So yeah, I was gonna say honestly, it does seem like Reforged does seem to have worked. So I
Before Reforged, it was popular because of Reforged.
fair. That's true. Why can't I find you? Am I just typing your name wrong? I mean, it's entirely possible. I see you. Yeah, I was gonna say. I think my A button was messing up there, and it kept going Nestyrus instead of Nessa. As I was looking over, it's like, oh, I see what happened. So
yeah.
So sorry about last week. I know obviously it wasn't intentional because of my back, but
yeah. It's fine.
I hope you've had a good 2 weeks. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, mine have been pretty good so far.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. Always good to hear. Okay, so then I guess we're ready to go ahead and get on out there. Is there a question you wanted to focus on for right now? Because I know you didn't want to do all of them, which is fine, but...
Yeah, I was thinking of finishing off the skill quest, which I guess means, at least for me, there's 2 for rangers, and then there's one that just gives you a skill point, I noticed on the line, where you have to, like, if we go to Ashford Abbey and go to Devona near, like, the middle of the whole area.
That makes sense, and I think that one's a required quest. That makes sense. Wow, this is really popping. It's still not as, like, in the heyday, but this is... Oh, we even got 2 districts here. That's, honestly, for Ashford Abbey, that's not bad.
Yeah, so we go, like, down south, I guess, from here.
Yeah.
To get to Devona, who has, a quarter of the quests in this area revolve around her somehow, it feels like.
Yeah, she definitely does.
Or at least this town that isn't technically town, whatever.
Yeah. More like an outpost, but I get exactly what you mean. Yeah, I was gonna say, if you want, we can always visit, Wizards... I can't remember what it's called, like the wizard area real quickly, too, for those quests as well, if you want them.
I think we'll need to for a Mesmer quest for you, but otherwise, I've done enough exploring of this on my own.
Okay, you're ready to move on. That's fair. All right.
Yeah.
I hear you entirely. That is fair. I do just love... I guess the only thing that we'd want is to get that harp, or that piece of patch from Gwen, and so that'd be about it then. Just because we can't come back for that otherwise. But yeah, I'm definitely fine with moving on ASAP. That is fine by me.
Yeah, because I mentioned last time I've done a lot of this, like, beforehand, just mostly stuff that I didn't feel like would be spoilers, so...
That's fair.
Mostly pre-searing, and so I've seen basically everything here.
That's fair, and that makes sense to me. We can definitely go ahead and move on then. Not a problem at all.
There's still just a lot of quests, though, that in areas we haven't been to.
Yeah, they do give you a lot of low experience quests. That way, you're not technically supposed to, hit level 20 here, but they just allow that to happen because eventually there became a whole community about it. But yeah, that is not a problem, so...
Yes.
Yeah, but thankfully for here, it's supposed to be warmer tomorrow. I know you said you're a little more south, so I assume you've had better weather than we have so far.
Kind of, yeah. It's still cold, relatively speaking, but
Hmm.
it's Texas, so it's not that cold.
Right. It's not at least like 20s today. I think it was just a high of 21, so I understand.
Hmm. Yeah, it hasn't reached those freezing temperatures everyone hates
Right.
that like caused huge issues in past years.
That's true. Yeah, I was going to say that does cause a lot of issues for Texas. That's a good point. Hi, Britt. How are you doing? I think I do have a... I might have a class skill to the right. Give me 1 second. I just want to double check. This Troubadour, I typically associate with...
That's
no.
the
Yeah.
horn. It's like some
Yeah.
XP, but that's it.
Yeah, that's fine. I was going to say, it's not a bad amount of XP, but I just want to double check because it's like... I know Fire Emblem, one of the healing classes is called a Troubadour. So that's why I was like, oh, that sounds like a one for us, and obviously it wasn't, so... Which is
Yeah.
fine.
I will actually be getting the quest though, just because I know we'll be sort of completing it with the route I have in mind.
Oh, well, okay, then I better grab it too. Let's see. Pretty good. How
I
are you?
think.
I'm doing... Go ahead, sorry.
Actually, I'm not certain anymore if we will be
Let's...
finishing it.
Well, worst comes to worst, it's just in the... let me just grab it real quickly. If we don't do it, we don't do it. Because all our quests will get cleared as we go from pre-Syrian to post-Syrian, so...
Mhm.
You hear you're sharing temperature? It got to 75 today? Well, I was going to say, at least that you and Tyler go ahead and happen to have better weather than we do, because as I said, it's 21 here, so... Not... It's supposed to be mid-40s tomorrow, so I'm going for a bike ride. I would have gone today, but the trails weren't melted enough, so... So it does look like the graphics are a little better with turning on the options that they enable for that. It does look a lot smoother, truth be told.
Yeah, one thing I noticed is also that the skills are like slightly higher quality, but some of the icons actually changed slightly.
They did. Some of them got AI upscale. Maybe it wasn't AI upscaled, but some of them got modified because they don't have access to the originals anymore. So yeah, if they did still have
Yeah,
access to the original art, they did rescan it, which I did really appreciate, honestly.
yeah.
I hope it's not
I
AI
did
upscale.
not.
Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, I took a like comparison picture of one skill that I sent to you. I
That's
don't
fair.
have the same image, but like there's life siphon is one of my skills, and they added
Mhm.
like these glows that almost make the hand look skeleton-y.
They do. They did. And it's so weird to me because it's like, I've lived with
Mhm.
it for, 20 years now. It's like, oh, I mean, for some of the
Yeah,
collector's editions, you could actually get this, some of the skills as pins, which I appreciated. But it's like, outside of that, we haven't really had a good instance of getting to see that. But I'm just glad that it's here, and I do appreciate it. So, as you said, it is pretty cool. Let's see. You experienced a day of weather in the teens last Monday. Not here, of course, and I wasn't mad about it. That's fair. I mean, yeah, as long as you don't have to deal with it every day, honestly, a couple days in the teens isn't the worst. So, yeah.
we're
I
sort of
think
going the wrong way around for the horn quest, which is why I got a bit confused. But
that's fair. But I think
yeah,
that the Horn quest is near, and you said you did want to take Ranger as your secondary, right?
yes, I've already confirmed it as my
Okay.
secondary.
Oh, you did. Sorry, I didn't see that till now. That's fair, because I think that does bring us, the Ranger quest, I do think does bring us to the same location.
Yeah, it's his horn, even the same
That's
guy.
okay. That works then.
So I think Vassar has a Mesmer quest.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I
Oh
have to
right,
go. I haven't yet. I was
you
gonna say, we should probably
so
go. Let's see. So I can go ahead and do that. Why don't we do the Wayward Wizard, since that's the Elementalist quest? Oh, wait, you can't. I don't know if you can even do that anymore.
probably not, but
I'll tell you what. Let's just go back to
like
Ascalon. I'll grab the Mesmer. We can move on. I'm fine with that.
yeah, Wayward Wizard actually is anything, but we're not really going through that
Yeah, as I
area.
say, it's not anywhere near. So, we'll just go back to Ascalon. I'll pop over, grab Mesmer, and then I would like to do a little bit of north of the wall, if that's okay. But that's it.
Sure.
As I say, if not, that's fine too. I I like seeing the char in pre-searing, but we don't have to. Let's see, was unexpectedly in Chicago for a day instead of just a layover and it was chill. Yeah, I can understand that. That makes sense. Yeah, I was gonna say last week it was fairly cold. Oh, yeah, I do need that. That's true. Oh, belt pouch. Oh, cool. Okay, I have a belt pouch now. Neat. Didn't realize how... let's see. Do I have any extra scale fins? I do not. I was going to offer them to you. I do have plenty of worn belts, so I bet... Oh, I do have one extra scale fin. How many scale fins do you have?
I already got a belt pouch.
Okay.
I did a little bit, like, on my own. Like, I got the tapestry shred.
Right. That's fair. I just figured I should double check, because, like, I'm thinking all about myself and not actually asking about you. It's like, oh, that... Yeah. Agile. Sounds good, Britt. Okay. I do need to turn in one quest for Monk, so if we could go over to Green Hills County real quickly, I'd be done with that. I think I gotta keep the skills. Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, I was about to ask that same thing. I'm not sure if you need to finish the quest to get the skills.
And
they just give to you.
I'm not sure either, but it's like, I'd rather be safe than sorry, because I'm not positive. I'd assume no, but... And honestly, if these quests gave gold, I'd probably want to do them more, but they only give experience, so it's like, we can get gold. And we can get experience and gold once we go to post-searing, so... And if you... I don't know if I said this last time. If you do want to rearrange your skills, if you press K, you can go ahead and move them around on the K bar. You just can't move them at the bottom of your screen.
Okay. Yeah. I knew you could do it in towns, but I didn't really know what the restrictions were.
Yeah, in the field, you can't do it on the bottom of the bar, but you can do it by doing it through K. And that's only that's something I learned somewhat recently, like 5 years ago, but, you know, when the game's been out 20 years, that's pretty recent. Okay, that quest is done. So let's see. I have a new monk trainer, and then I think we just need to go back to that one place where we were just at Foibles Fair. So
yeah,
if you do you have any quests at Ashford Abbey still?
Sort of close.
Okay.
I didn't realize that you were party lead or something. I teleported to an outpost and it disbanded us.
That's fine. I was gonna say, in field, you can't teleport together anyways. So that's why I was asking where you had quests. I was gonna go to Ashford Abbey and meet you there.
Yeah. A new trainer thing is for both of us. It's just sending us to the person who would give us one of our quests that we already finished, I think.
Oh, interesting.
So I just went slightly into the catacombs for mine.
That's fair.
I think now you're the party lead, so we can go to Foibles Ferry when ready.
Okay, let me talk to Menlo real quickly. And... oh, I guess the Blessings of Balthazar is the next quest he had. Alright, fair enough.
Yeah,
I
that's
guess...
like just outside of here, I
yeah,
think.
it is. So it's like, may as well just pop over there real quick, make sure the skills are acquired, and then move on.
Mm-hmm.
Back from jail? I missed any responses you may have had? I was just saying that's fair about Agile, and yeah, that, you know, is how it gets sometimes here. I think Chicago typically is warmer due to the lake effect, but I'm not positive about that.
Yeah, something about, like, big bodies of water bring weather to neutral zones.
Yeah, so it's like Chicago's typically warmer, but yeah. And for anybody in the Game of Favorites community, or Brit, you are welcome to play with us as well, because this game does go up to 8 players, so... right now it's 2, we'll be going up to 4 here before too long, and I can catch anybody that is interested, I can help you catch up.
Yeah, if you wanted to go fast, you could get to the 4-player area in like under an hour easily.
Absolutely, absolutely. We're just kind of enjoying a little bit of the sights because Tyler's more new to it. I love pre-searing, so he has done this area before, as he said. I'm gonna grab this red iris flower over here just to make sure we have enough for when we need to turn them into Gwen.
Okay.
Lake effect equals more snow and cold air, at least with winter storms? Fair. I can never remember how it actually affects things, I'll be honest. Okay, so I do want more healing prayers for sure. And a little bit of smiting. And I can always rearrange this later, so... That's what I thought. Okay. Okay, so Blessings of Balthazar's done. But no, I quite been looking... I'm enjoying this, is what I'm trying to say. I'm just stumbling over my words again. When we get to factions, Tyler, would you want to start new characters again? And once we get to the meetup point, if you want to stick with your Necromancer, we can. I want to do a Ritualist, so that's why I was curious.
Yeah, I was thinking of switching
Okay,
once we finish this first one.
that's fair. Okay, I got that turned in, so now we can go to Foible's Fair, which will also be near, somewhat near your Ranger quest, so that works out pretty well.
Yeah.
That's fair. What are you planning? Go ahead, sorry.
We'll be like going down the south end of Wizard's Folly and Regent Valley, sort of.
As I say, what were you thinking of playing for when we do get to factions?
I wasn't really sure yet. I was
Okay.
thinking probably one of the new ones, like Assassin or
That's
something.
fair.
Nerds.
Well,
Alright, Faithy. I'm pretty sure that was Faithy. Not entirely positive if that was or not.
yeah. I thought they were here to stay, so I was looking for their name, but I didn't get to it.
Fair. I think I know the name. So it's like, I think that was Faithy. No, I'm not positive.
Right. Were you in the middle of accepting
you're
the
fine.
quest, or did you get it?
I think I got it. Let me see. Domination magic. We're good. Okay. My travels home were a wild time, like most insane travel day I've ever had. I was glad I had a friend in Chicago who could give me a bed for the night instead of the airport. Fair. I understand. I had something similar in... I guess it probably was January 2024. I was on a work trip, Britt. And I was sick, so obviously I wanted to get back ASAP. My flight was delayed from that Friday night into Monday. Or was it Sunday? One of the two, because I made sure to go to... Even though I was sick, I made sure to go to Mass while I was there. Because I'm just going to do that. But basically I did that, got delayed 2 days, and then by the time that I did actually get the flight was initially scheduled for like 9 a.m., got up at 6 to get to the New York airport, LaGuardia, early in the morning to make sure... Because, admittedly, I probably overplanned that because New York City isn't as busy, you know, on a weekend and quite that early, but I've also heard horror stories about how it can be to get into New York, so I didn't want to risk it. I don't think we left till 5. It was just... And they kept changing us over and over and over again. And since I was sick, it was not a pleasant time. But yeah, I do like that idea, because I say I'll probably do the same for Nightfall, honestly, where I'll start a character, but then I might bring back one of either the factions or the prophecies character we have, because it'd be kind of nice to combine the old with the new. Because I do want a ritualist, so I think I probably will just do a ritualist after we get done with prophecies. So I think that's neat. So. And obviously, if we find anybody else that wants to play but didn't get in time for Prophecies, that'll be an easy way to incorporate them for the later games, too. Let's see. My flight to Chicago was in time, but a starter plane slid off the runway. What? In Chicago, so the runway was temporarily closed. We didn't have enough.
Over here.
Yeah.
You're supposed to use the thing that, like, causes him to take damage when he casts things, I think.
Yeah, that makes sense. Hold on, I'll give you
Not
heals.
that anything is required.
Right. Okay, I'll follow you. I'll put on the Hunter's Horn, because that's in the same direction.
Yeah.
Let's see. We didn't have enough fuel to keep circling, so we diverted to Indy for fuel before going to Chicago. By the time I missed my connection, the hour and 45-minute flight turned out. Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say, yours does sound worse, admittedly. Mine just is long. Was long. Hold on one second.
Yeah,
go ahead, sorry. I was just going to type something out.
Yeah. I was just gonna say that the issue with us doing the Hunter's Horn is that I'm going to visit the person who gives the quest, or who finishes the quest right now, and then we would be going to the place where it's cleansed.
Okay.
And
So yeah. So it does thankfully go pretty well together at the very least.
Yeah.
Might have a little bit of backtracking to deliver to the horn, but not the worst at the very least.
Mhm.
I have a priest friend in Chicago whose parish is 10 minutes from the airport, and he gave me the guest bedroom at the rectory. Oh, that's nice. It ended up being nice because I got to see my friend. I got to pray a little in the rectory chapel in the morning. He was celebrating the daily mass in the morning. I got to go to mass with him. He took me out to breakfast, and he took me back to the airport. There's a very nice restaurant. I can't remember the name because it's been 10 years. 9 years. It's been, no, 10 years? 9 years. It's been 9 years. We went there for the whole year, Britt, and came in. My wife was very pregnant at the time, and she likes to say that he was a month early because of that, because she wasn't expected till December, and he came on Black Friday. But the point being, there was a very nice restaurant there. I can't remember what it was called. We went there after Mass. They had really good chicken and waffles, is what I'm trying to say here.
Aiden.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's a shame that we don't happen to get as much interaction with him as the campaigns go along. And then it's... Boy, do I really hate what they did with some of the companions and Guild Wars 2.
No.
I don't want to spoil it. There's... If you want to keep doing Guild Wars 2 after we do Guild Wars 1, Tyler, I'm fine with that. But just remember that...
So.
That's fair. I don't enjoy 2 nearly as much. But basically, without getting into it too much, them showing Devona on the Reforged art and calling it Reforged is kind of dirty.
I'm guessing she, like, dies or somehow has some major injury or change of character then.
Do you care about spoilers?
As long as nobody else in chat cares, I'm fine with them.
Chat, do you care about spoilers? And to be fair, if you're not going to play Guild Wars 2, I don't really consider Guild Wars 2 canon at this point. I know that sounds weird, but it's just like the way they've gone ahead and just messed up the entire lore. It's like, man, I like Guild Wars 2 from a gameplay perspective, but from continuing the story on, I just am so sad. Like, Alexa, play Despacito, because I'm sad.
Is Despacito a sad song?
I think so, but it's just the meme.
Right, the meme.
It's a meme song, so yeah.
I'm used to hearing it the other way around, so that's what confused me.
That's fair. I think you're right. I think I just reversed it. That's fair, Britt. So for Guild Wars 2, Balthazar eventually becomes a bad guy for some reason, and Devona died, and he brought her back as a construction called the something Reforged, or like his army is the Reforged. So by having her on, by having her as the spokesperson and calling it Reforged, like, guys, you absolutely knew what you were doing here. Like, come on. Like, they could have done Sin, because I would probably, or probably not Sin. Well, Sin probably would have been a good choice. Out of all of the characters you know from Guild Wars, which one do you probably think is the most well-known? You can just go with profession if you don't know their name.
I would, of all the characters, I would say Gwen.
Oh, okay. Gwen is a good one, too. Gwen or Prince Rurik?
I didn't get very far into the story. I do know what happens with Prince Rurik, but maybe Rurik at the start.
I love... you're right. Since we don't want to do spoilers, all I'll say is, I know you know, but I love Prince Rurik, and that's where we'll leave it for the time being.
Yeah. I don't actually know his characterization. I just know, like, if you could say it in 10 words, what happens with him. That's how much I know.
Yeah. It's not. It's a pretty poorly kept secret. I'll be entirely honest. But I was gonna say,
to see it on the wiki.
Yeah, it's probably the worst kept secret. Like, even if you, so if you're playing Guild Wars on Steam, there's even a meme of what happens to Rurik in 5 seconds. That is one of the top posts right now. Yep. It's like, oh boy, guys, you're spoiling it for people. Thanks, I guess. So it's like, yeah, it's probably one of the worst kept secrets. It really is. Oh, my inventory's full, and I need one of the aloe... Well, need is a strong word, but I want one of the aloe roots.
I think it's a quest item that's only if you are a ranger. So
that could be.
That's exactly why we went this way, even.
Fair.
I'm heading back now for the quest.
Well, if that's the case, I won't grab one. I will grab that. We should be good. Okay, then we'll go head back that way. But yeah, they did that dirty. The one I was thinking for the most recognizable character was the Necromancer Eve. That's why, yeah. She was on the Guild Wars 1 box art, and people seem to think Guild Wars and Eve for some reason. I'm not sure why, but...
Yeah. I remember her face. I was thinking of the first Necromancer, like, trainer person when you said that at first, but...
That's fair.
Yeah, I do remember her now from my, like, Game of the Year, plus I have the North expansion, like, purchase box.
Yeah, and that's why I was thinking, that's like... Eve, Gwen, as you said, although I can see why they didn't do Gwen, because technically that is a little bit of a spoiler for Eye of the North, but...
It's like the first thing you see in Eye of the North.
It is. So, and honestly, if you just skip prophecies, you have no connection to Gwen, so... And Devona and Eve are probably the big ones. I'd probably agree with that, honestly. So I guess... Yeah. Now we gotta go to Regent Valley, and that's just, Hipscop away, and then we'll... Yeah, I think we took a wrong turn in Albuquerque.
It's the river up north of us that we can use to sort of sneak by.
And we're here. Go ahead, sorry.
I was just saying that's why I accidentally went down the river earlier.
Yeah. Aside from across the wall, I might want us to do a gift for Althea. It'll make sense why later.
Okay.
I was just realizing there is a slight connection to a post-Syrian quest for that one that might be worth it for us to do that one, and I kind of forgot about that until just right now. I'm gonna see if Faith Healy responded back. I'm trying to bully her into playing with us now. It's like, I would like to get more people playing with us. I think it'd be really cool.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think Guild Wars is probably one of the more easily accessible MMOs, just because it doesn't really require much grinding.
Yeah, and it's impossible to make a permanent decision besides your first two classes,
Absolutely.
basically.
Absolutely. And if worse comes to worse, you don't like it, it really doesn't take long to get to 20 with a new character.
Hmm.
And even, you can change your secondary later, so.
Yeah.
So really the only thing that might change it is if you don't like your primary as much. And that doesn't affect things too much, mainly just your primary attribute, which for some classes that is necessary, like Mesmer, it's kind of crucial, but...
Yeah. Fast casting, if you're casting slow, it's so slow.
It is. And fast casting is kind of why Mesmer's broken in Guild Wars 1. They're like, oh, you're trying to interrupt me? Sorry, buddy, I'm slightly faster than you. Deal with it.
So this healing spring is where we can return if we wanted to, but I feel like that might take longer than I would want it to.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know how important 500 XP is.
That's fair. I have to return the domination magic anyways. That's why I was thinking we could return back to drop that off the horn, and then go back to Foible's Fair for the experience, so. Kind of two birds with one stone type of deal.
Yeah, the issue is that, my last quest is to the east, and then we can do whatever ones you still need.
Okay. That's fair then. Let's not go back and do that then. I can just live with that. As you said, we'll get plenty of experience later. I'm just trying to make it so it's slightly easier when we go to post-searing. I think we're fine.
Yeah. Actually, I guess it's north here, north and east.
That's fair.
I just looked it up because this Regent Valley area is one of the areas I'm less familiar with.
That's fair. And this is one. I'm gonna hop off for that, but great to see you as always. It sounds great, Britt. Thank you for being here. It was great to see you as well. You have a good night and God bless. I don't know this area as well either, just because there's not a super amount here. I like the area, but...
Yeah, it's just a ranger area mostly.
Yeah. There's like a quest or two here, but...
Apples.
Yeah. I would probably say it's the least fleshed out area of Pre-Syrian, but I still enjoy it. Especially compared to what happens to it later. I need to stop killing everything. It's a problem for me in most games, honestly, where it's like, even if I can run past it, I typically don't. And it's something I've been noticing as I get older. It's like, I don't have to kill everything. I can just run past it.
Yeah, the ones in Guild Wars, though, it seems like they are a bit annoyingly stubborn.
They can be, especially for me at the very least, because it's not like I'm meant to do super amount of damage. I mean, I technically can. There's a build called the 55 HP monk build, but it's like, I'm not technically meant to.
I thought that was just for tanking, though, not for damage.
I think it gives you thorns, basically, so whenever they hit you, you'll deal damage back. So it is for tanking, but... At least if I'm remembering correctly. I haven't done that in a very long time.
I've only seen stories about it, not actually done it.
Fair. I was gonna say, the one that I remember most is, for stories. There was a build called Ursenway that just completely broke the game when it came out. And I was playing, and I was able to get a good amount of money from that when it came out. So it's like, that's what they had to nerf that one, because it was absolutely broken. I don't deny it. And I got my money's worth out of it. I kind of miss it, though, because it was like, you know, one of those pieces of nostalgia you have where it's like, you were there in time that you were able to do it, but you also understood why they had to do it. My inventory's full. Well, I guess I could identify some stuff.
Okay. I think that's the last quest I wanted to do, so...
Okay.
Just whatever you still need to do is all we have left until we leave.
Let's head back to Ashford Abbey, actually.
Okay.
Because a lot of that quest actually, Foible's Fair, pardon me, then Ashford Abbey. So I can get the experience. We'll do Althea's quest, we'll go over the wall, then we'll leave. Yeah, I'll sell some items too, because I am full.
Mm-hmm.
And if it turns out that, I can get rid of the starter sword too. I could have done that already. Over the wall is too hard for us. We'll just bounce.
Mm-hmm.
You said that you can give her multiple flowers in order to increase her friendship, you said?
Yes.
Okay, then we'll just hold off on that for now. We'll go ahead and head on over to Ashford Abbey. I'll add you to the party. There's like 3 things we can grab immediately while we're there.
Yeah. The beautiful items or something.
Yeah. There's a flower, or a pearl, honey. No, not honey. Maybe it is honey.
Feather.
But feather, I do remember, yeah. I want to say there's something with the honey, too. I can't remember what now, though.
That one's the honeycomb. You're supposed to, like, carry it over...
That's right.
Across the bridge.
That's right.
For the poor tenant quest or something.
That's right. I forgot about that. Oh, maybe it's Alice in the Tamer I'm thinking about. I don't know. Yeah, because I think you have to have all 3, because she decides eventually she does actually want one of them. Okay, not interested. And this is the person that, for the belts, gives you the belt pouch. This was double checking. Oh, beautiful shell that has the pearl. Yeah. A gift for Althea. Let's see.
I'm hoping that just yours is enough for us, because I wasn't able to grab it once you did.
Oh, really?
It might be the same for the pearl that I just got.
Yeah. I guess we'll find out. My guess is yes. I think there's like one more we can give. Yeah. And I think it's the pendant. I don't remember where the pendant is. You know what? Hold on. I'll just wiki it.
Pendant. Northeast of the bandit camp.
Okay. Let's just go grab that then real quick. Because if we have all 3, we're done. So.
I have, like, skipped through this quest, but I've never really read it. And there's, like, a trick where if you just give one item directly to her, that works. So I haven't ever gotten the pendant.
Oh, really? I was gonna say, I guess I never realized that. I typically always go to, oh, shoot. I didn't even realize that was a workaround. I always go to Captain Osric. Dang. You learn more and more about this game every day. Well, not every day, but...
Yeah, there was a couple of years where we haven't been learning stuff about it, I imagine.
That's true. And I would assume until they actually do some content with meaningful content, we're still not learning much about it aside from, yep, game looks prettier. I appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. I also appreciate they made it cheaper for people to enter. Now I just hope they don't mess it up. That's my main worry currently. Ooh, improved sale value. You love to see it in pre-searing.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like the one thing you're looking for.
Yep, yep. The only other thing you might be looking for is runes if you really need, if you're staying in pre-searing. But that's about it.
Oh, staying. I heard staying at first.
Oh. Oh, there's the pendant. I don't remember what... Yeah, I don't remember what this lockbox is for.
You turn it into Devona for another quest.
Oh, do you? Alright, we'll just leave it here then.
It's a decently long trip.
Fair. If it didn't weigh you down, it wouldn't be as bad, but it does, so...
Yeah.
Honestly, the thing you really want to see in pre-searing is black dye, because it's like, that's for your period, but especially in pre-searing. Well, I'll be honest, I think I prefer white dye. But both are really good. Both are very good. Pardon. And the fact you can combine dyes together is also really appreciated.
Yeah, you can combine black with white to get the very cheap gray dye. Even.
That's true, that's true. It's like, ah, yes, I paid top dollar for this gray. Nothing but the finest.
This is the skip where you can... Lady Althea will just finish the quest.
I didn't realize that. Hold on, I want to talk to Osric and see if he gives you a better reward. Oh, he... let's see. I don't think he does give you a better reward. It's like, if giving all 3 items to Osric solved it.
Oh, okay. Your feather did count, so I can give the last 2. Oh, it's just the same. Okay. I thought there was more after that.
Fair. Yeah, I was gonna say, honestly, if it... Yeah. So let's see. The only thing... Across the wall, that's really about it, then. I guess giving Gwen some flowers. I've got 9 flowers currently. Come over here, Gwen. Me.
One thing, I did do this, like, this part without you, because I heard of some bug where, like, apparently there's a chance she'll, like, glitch out and not give the tapestry shard.
Oh, really?
Shred. Yeah, which I think it's if you've ever like party with someone who has done it. So, but I was like planning on retiring this character before we really got too far into the north. So
fair.
You can have this shred for your character that I got already.
Fair. If worse comes to worse, because I was say I just ran out of flowers, so I probably just gotta give her some more stuff. Hopefully, I mean, to be fair, worse comes to worse.
5 items, so.
Oh, was it?
You gave her the 9 you gave, then that bug is actually still in existence, so...
That wouldn't surprise... The other thing I could probably do is after... Hey, and how you doing? I was say, the other thing we could probably do is... I could leave the party real quickly, give her 1 more flower, and see if that fixes it. But we'll do that after we do across the north wall. I promise I can talk.
grab the lever if you go to the door.
Okay. Oh, hold on 1 second. I'll grab the lever because I see a flower there.
Okay. Yeah, I think those are instanced. So, like yours are different from mine. It seems
No,
like.
they're the same. I'm doing well, and you? Thank you for asking.
Oh.
Yeah, I
I felt
found that
like I
out.
couldn't see one that you did, but
Maybe I am
maybe I
wrong,
was
but
just blind.
I could be wrong too. I do appreciate that the lever is longer now that you can do it solo.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, we can just do this quest, bounce out. We can see the char and go, yep, those sure are char. They hurt. And leave.
Yeah.
But at least the level 5s are good experience, so.
Yeah. The stuff I've done like on my own when we first thought of this is mostly like I was doing the legendary Defender of Ascalon thing, and so I've seen these chars a bunch, and they
Yeah,
are very difficult even at higher levels.
they are. You have to do them just right. And it's like, yeah. So I did get Legendary Defender of Ascalon on one of my other characters, so you are correct. Basically, the
Yeah.
real thing is you have to not overpull.
Do you see this flower that I'm circling, sort
I
of?
do, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I guess they are shared.
Which that's fine. Not a big problem.
Hmm.
It's so interesting to me to see just how different this is to post-searing, because I'm so used to this for post-searing that that's just, you know.
Yeah, it's very green.
It is, it is.
One thing, though, once we get to areas I'm less familiar with, is that I am very bad about, like, I've noticed that some of the areas don't, like, it's very optional to ever land in a town,
Mm-hmm.
and I often spend a really long time not reaching town because of that.
A lot of them aren't necessary outside of skills. Like there is some skills that are only in certain towns. That is like
Yeah.
one thing, but you're right, and that's I find it interesting, but also a shame because I do like all the towns for Guild Wars, but at least it makes it optional instead of required because it's like everything is dual. Because you're right, the first time I played, I avoided all the optional towns as well for the most part. I think the main ones I went for was the PvP towns because I didn't really realize what those were at the time. But it's like,
Yeah.
those are... Do we think we could kill this group? I don't know.
It's like the only challenge of this across the wall. We've basically finished it if we
Yeah.
wanted to try anyways. We'd lose out our XP if we fail, but it's just
Let's go
250.
Let's go for the Axe Fiend first.
Axe Fiend? Alright.
Yeah. Because he'll be in our face. I think he'll be the most dangerous.
Yep. Now Ben's at the front and they're targeting him.
I'll get him healed. Alright, the most dangerous... Well, hold on. I'm coming. Oh,
Oh, shoot.
not in time. But now you're back.
Yep. You ruined my Survivor play.
Again, to be fair, that happened last time already.
I forgot about that
Yeah.
last time.
I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to do that. I forgot. So I'm so used to doing these with the summoning stone that I kind of did forget
Yeah.
just how
The imp.
useful that. Yeah, that imp is danged useful.
I'm also joking since, like I said, I don't really plan to keep this character. Well, the legendary defender thing I have on a necromancer already, and so
Fair.
I'm not gonna be keeping this one as my main.
Yeah, and with Survivor at the very least, we can go ahead and that does reset eventually, so it's not
Yeah.
one. Yeah, miss it once and you're done. So, well, that was over the northern wall. I think we can head to Post Syria now.
Yeah. Across the wall.
Yeah. So for when we get to Post Syrian, I'll tell a story there because it's like I was stuck on this part for a long time, and I'm wondering if they've made this better with the UI update. The other question I have is, are we actually going to get PvP? And if so, are we going to find a bunch of people and that wipe us?
We happen across a legendary defender that
It's
just deals insane damage.
it's entirely possible because I have taken my legendary defender of Ascalon out of Ascalon, so it is possible.
Hmm.
But it's like at that point, I'm just doing slash resign. I'm not gonna lie. Like, no, I'm not doing this. I lose. You would really think that the across the wall does give you more experience, but it doesn't.
Yeah, I don't know what they determine for what gives like 500 XP versus none.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't.
One is already following us, so I guess.
Oh, that's fair. I'll come. I'll rezone here in a second. Give her more items.
Yeah.
Oh, there's an iris flower. Better grab that. So I don't know if this is me misremembering, by the way, but I don't remember them doing the old title screen music on the title screen before the newest update. But I did hear the factions title screen music again, and that was very nice to hear. I'm not gonna lie, because I do love that title screen music.
I've only ever heard the Eye of the North one, I think. Even now.
It did take a minute for it to kick in, so I'm not sure if it was a glitch. If it was a glitch, great glitch. 10 out of 10. Please keep it. But yeah, it's like... what I'd really like them to do is... And I don't know how... I don't think it'd be easy to implement. Make it so you can swap before the 4 title screens, because there was 4 different ones, so...
Yeah.
Wait,
Final Fantasy 14 actually did that recently.
They did, and I do like that, because it's like, I need to get back to 14. I've just been too busy, and it's... I do want to get back, because 14's a fantastic game. I just... The unfortunate thing is there's no time. I forgot to turn the quest in. I didn't realize he was over here.
Okay.
I'm not just running around randomly, I promise. Alright, we can go through into Ascalon if you want to.
Okay.
Now let's... We have 2 main quests still. Unsettling Rumors.
Yeah, it's not required, though.
But it is good experience. I think that'll be enough to get us both to 6, honestly.
Yeah, I am, like, so close, it's practically touching.
I'm not that close. Oh, I don't think I'll make it. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like... I'm 500 experience away. Ah, well. Let me go see if giving Gwen some stuff works.
Okay. I'll leave. Oh.
Yeah. Okay, where is Gwen? There she is.
Yeah, I was going to, like, talk about it at the start and have you leave on your own, but then I realized, like, I'm not using this character anyways in
That's
long
fair.
term.
Yeah, it does look like it glitched. So if you're not if you don't mind, I'll just go ahead and come back and we can move on then.
Yeah.
And I'm sure I've showed this off in net because I have streamed Guild Wars before. It's just been I do prefer doing this with people. It's fine by yourself, but you know, playing with other people's better, and I have been enjoying playing this with you, so grand old time. Oh, I haven't identified this yet. Let's see. I guess I can get rid of the horn, the egg, and I'll keep everything else for later. Which district are you in currently?
3.
All right, you are there. There we go. Okay.
Somehow I got a slight XP lead over you, I guess.
I don't know how that happened, but it is what it is. It's not a problem. Well,
It'll balance itself out with how XP works.
that's
Combat.
true. That's true. It's also by the time I mean max level is 20, so it doesn't really matter that much.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess if you're ready to leave pre-Syrian, shall we?
Yes.
All right. My party's ready to leave everything behind. I think you need to tell them you're ready to leave behind as well.
Oh, my party. I think we might both need to be in the menu.
Okay, let's try this again. Sir Titus.
Yeah.
My party is ready to leave everything behind. Nope.
Okay. Well, I'm still looking at that menu, so I don't know what's happening.
That's fair. Let's say, when you're ready, we'll go ahead and click my party's ready to leave at the same time then.
I'm ready if you want to count down or something.
Sure. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nope.
Let's just, I guess, start without party.
Yeah.
Oh, 13 seconds. Hopefully we get put into the same thing.
Or it may not even be Oh, I see. The post-PvP stuff, yes.
Maybe. Oh, I'm
Nope.
on my own.
Yeah.
I didn't get PvP or
I didn't either. I didn't either. I'm wondering if they just
Uh.
disabled PvP these days because of how infrequent it was. And that might be something they have to re-enable.
I did send a character through this, and like they did get PvP, so I'm not sure why we didn't get it this time.
Maybe just not enough people queuing up for it then. I think back in the old days they did make it so. Yeah. I think back in the old days they did make it so that you had to queue up and you had to have somebody else, but then obviously as time went along, there was less people, so.
Yeah. They've done a really good job at making this a game you can solo.
Yep. They absolutely did, because it's like, even when Nightfall came out, the game was doing very well, but Heroes are such a good addition.
Yeah, even though we probably won't be doing the Nightfall on these characters, it would still help to just grab the heroes so we can customize them.
Absolutely, yeah. So it's like, I'm planning to do Nightfall on my ritualist, or on a ritualist, because I'll start a new ritualist, so.
I think Nightfall is Paragon and Dervish.
That is correct, yes. And aside from Mesmer, they might be the most broken classes? I don't know. Like, Paragon and Dervish can do some really crazy things, as can Ritualist, admittedly. Assassin can as well, but not quite to the same extent. But for a long time, Assassin was really good for farming.
It does suck that we somehow got separate instances, though, even though it looks like we joined at, like,
Yeah,
exactly the same spot.
agreed. I don't know why it happened that way. It's annoying. But we can go to Ascalon City and then just regroup from there, because I was going to say, I'll probably go until
Yeah.
8:30, because I assume you have to work tomorrow, right?
Well, I'm job searching, but yeah,
Okay.
I guess.
Fair. That's fair. I just wasn't sure what time you had to get off, so I did not want to encroach. And honestly, I know that my nights are fairly busy, but I'm sure we could find a second time a week to do more Guild Wars
Yeah.
if you're fine with that, because it's like, I would like to.
Same.
Fair. And we could probably do Sundays as well, if that's fine with you.
Definitely.
Okay. Yeah, I could definitely do Sunday nights, and that's not a problem, so. Yeah, because Tuesdays I'm busy with my son frequently, and then Wednesdays and Thursdays are pretty much the same. And Saturdays I'm doing EverQuest 2, which if you'd be interested in joining us for EverQuest 2, that would be fine too, Tyler, just so you know. I don't want to,
Okay.
yeah. That one's free as well, so. But no, especially with how much I love Guild Wars, I would definitely be down for doing more. Out of curiosity, did you just trigger the cutscene at the same time?
No.
Okay.
I was slightly ahead of you, I think.
Okay. I would have just
might
found
be
it fun. That's right. I would have just found it funny if it was the exact same time.
Discovered a way around the Great Wall.
No, I can hear the dialogue coming from the exact same time. That's fantastic. That's funny.
I think that's actually a bug that they introduced with Reforged or something, that the audio is echoed.
It could be. That's a possibility. Now I'm curious.
This is where
Yeah,
the
that
true
happened
story begins.
with the other character I brought through.
Yeah, and you weren't talking at that time, so I think you're right. I think it is just that. That's interesting. 2 years later.
I landed in District 2.
That's fair. I'll be there in a minute then. Talking to Captain Osric real quick.
You have to go through the chain of trust where Titus trusts you and the king trusts Titus.
Yeah.
I have to leave my party as well.
Oh, you were in a
I have
party?
to say- Well, the henchman.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry, I am just taking it all in real quickly because it's like I know they start you at the exact same spot where they start you at pre-searing. So I was just taking a look at that real quickly because it's like I realize that every time, But it just kind of really hits you how well done that is, where it's like, yeah, this is where the town you were previously just in is no longer, and it's kind of had to retreat a little bit further into kind of a ramshackle little hole that's not very good.
Yeah. I didn't realize it was that exact, that it was the same exact spot. Unless
Yeah.
you're... Okay.
I just double checked because it's like that is the exact same spot. It's like that's exactly where they start you. It's like that is, oh, that's rough, buddy. How many districts do we got here? We got 3 districts, baby. We got a stew going. You said District 3, you said?
2.
2? Okay. We're perfect, because I'm in the same one.
I still have the Devourer Egg and Purified Hunter Horn.
Yeah, I did too. I just deleted them pretty quickly.
I guess that's how you're able to get the Tapestry Shred through, but I didn't think about that.
Yeah. Alright. Invite should be sent.
Okay.
I guess I better go activate my inventory. I love this game. I should buy some more inventory slots. Maybe should is a strong word, but I'd like to buy more inventory slots. A lot of stuff I could clear out. Oh, I can do that too. Let me buy the new armor, and then I will be good to go. Yeah, so I guess I should also say, now that I'm thinking about it, for when I got to this section, I did not know that there was another section in the back that you had to go to. I thought you like what you were looking for was an old Ascalon. So I was just scourging across all of Ascalon. It was a pain in the rear my first time. But now that I know better, it's like, man, not gonna lie, I kind of feel stupid. But as you said, I mean, last time, young kid doesn't know any better, just is kind of, playing the game.
Yeah.
Not much else, I need cloth and powder. Same as it ever was. I don't think I understood how the armor worked at the time, so I was absolutely dying way more than I needed to.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I guess the main thing we're looking for is main story quest and then mission quest. Or not, well, field quest, pardon me.
Yeah.
I'll talk to War Master Titus. Hey, look at that, level 6. Now, honestly, this is a good way to introduce the fact that you have henchmen you can add, because it's like War Master Titus says he doesn't trust the Crichtons. A little bit of racism, not gonna lie, but it is a good way to introduce, you know, mercenaries are in fact a thing now, and they don't cost money, so.
Yeah. They almost shouldn't really be called mercenaries, but
That's true, that's true.
oh, they are called henchmen. So.
Oh, that's true, yeah. Yeah. So as I say, now that I think about it, mercenaries are a thing they add later. I just want to get this on the map real quickly. I'm curious. Oh, there is nobody at the PvP.
Oh.
I was just curious if there was anybody here. There is not a single dang person. I was hoping that I probably would PvP if people were doing it, but I was just curious if some people were, you know, doing PvP. It does not look like they're doing it at these areas at the very least. I'll be right back. I'm coming back in, is what I'm trying to say.
Oh. Yeah. I went to unlock the teleport, and I saw you were just leaving.
Oh! Yeah. That's my
But
fault.
you were the only person there, for sure.
There was one other person, actually. There was another monk, and he immediately left, because he probably had the same thought. It's like, oh, is anybody actually here? No? Alright, I'm leaving. Let me see what other quests there are real quickly. Probably to do, let's see.
Yeah. I was just thinking it would probably be best to have a fighter in either the mage or ranger.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, because let's say you do a lot of the spells and such, so it's like, well, we're probably fine there, but in other aspects... I'm just seeing if there's any... I'm pretty sure there's some quest up here. There is. Let me see if... I mean, that's 500 experience. That's not awful. Alright. There's a quest up here if you're interested for 500 experience. Not anything, you know, like amazing, but...
Where are you exactly?
Let me come back down. If you head north from the portal... I was gonna say, you should see me now. Yeah.
I think so.
There's a whole... This is why I didn't know this was here. Because there's a whole nether section that is not immediately noticeable. Unless you're aware, which is fascinating to me. Yeah, as I say, you found him, Simon the Scribe, yeah. It's like, I just did not think to look back here, because it's like, oh, I mean, you know, there's not anything back here, and then you happen to see just this whole bunch of nothing until you get to the very, very back over here. And then there's actually something. So it's like, it definitely threw me off my first time. And I've never forgotten that, obviously. Yeah. So I don't think we can actually even access the next area until we do some of the primary quest.
I've read actually that apparently a lot of the missions just don't require quests for this.
Most of them do not. Most of them do not. Some of them do later, but you are correct. For this one in particular, and maybe I'm wrong, maybe we can just go straight to, but in order for story-wise, I would like to at least do the primary quest. Yeah, you're right. You could just do intermission here, because it's like, yeah. Okay, fair enough, but I would still like to go ahead and at least...
Yeah, we can, like, teleport now back to Ascalon and leave to Old Ascalon to actually get the quest for this.
Absolutely, so we'll just go back to Ascalon City. Yeah, because it's like... Because you're right, we could. And you do get most of the story beats just by doing the missions. But I do like getting all the story beats. But I think we can do this, and probably it'll send us off to, the Abbey. and then probably be about there to call it. But
Okay.
yeah, as I say, we can definitely do more on Sunday because it's like I can start a little bit earlier on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah. As I say, if you want me to show you, I can show you that this is the exact area that we did spawn in when we created our characters real quick if you want me to. Don't have to, though, either.
It's fine.
Alright.
Wow,
gosh.
that's a lot of words. Too bad I'm not reading them.
Sorry, chat. Accidentally did a voice clip there. Didn't realize that. So yeah, this is where we spawn in. This is a little house right to the left as we go over. This is the bridge that you cross over in order to get to where War Master
you
Tide
mean
is.
that part, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. This is exactly
I
where we
was
spawn.
thinking like in the middle of or after the mission where we like kill the Char. That's where I thought
Oh.
you meant. That,
No, I was gonna say that's over in this direction that we can't actually access again. I'm pretty sure. Let's say I'm pretty sure where that greenery is. That's where
Yeah.
that is.
you can tell we can't access it because it's green.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's green. Can't touch it. Everything is dark and depressing now. Sorry. Oh, but goodness, do I love this game. Admittedly, I don't think this is... I don't know if they had primary quests for, Guild Wars or Prophecies as much as they did for Factions, because I would say this is a primary quest, but it's not labeled as a primary quest. I was curious what level Ambassador Zane is. He's 15, so he could absolutely strike down Rurik if he wanted to.
NPCs do seem to only have like a few possible levels.
Yeah.
Give.
Okay. Ambassador Zane. I don't remember which one technically leads us back, but we'll find out. Let's see.
Helping people of Ascalon is leading us back.
Okay. I wasn't sure if the Ambassador's Quandary might be it too, yeah. Witness Rest in here too. I think that's mostly it. Yeah. I guess we can go ahead and head on back to town and just examining, because this probably was, yeah, this is definitely where the theater used to be over here, obviously. The theater.
The giant crystal.
Just destroyed crystals destroyed everything. Rock. I mean, basically they went with the old D&D proverb: rocks fall, everybody dies. I do really hope that they do put the Guild Wars 1 soundtrack on vinyl someday. I don't know if I'm holding my breath, because I don't know how easy it would be for them to work with Jeremy Soule these days, honestly. But I do, honestly, Guild Wars 1 soundtrack might be one of my favorite soundtracks of all time. There's a lot to it that I just love. That or Skies Arcadia. There's two, I guess, would be pretty high up there. It looks like War Master Titus has a new quest for us, so we can go check on that.
No, he didn't. Going by your level theory, though, Ellie is just as strong as Prince Rurik.
Yeah. That's true, too. Oh yeah, here's the I guess we'll see if this is a primary quest here in a second.
Thea has disappeared.
Yeah, that's why I did want to go ahead and have us do the quest, because there's more to that, and we will do that quest when we find it. Because it's like, this... yeah. It's such a tragic... Oh, there's primary quest. What do you know? They just didn't label the first one as a primary quest. That's interesting. Honestly, the world of Guild Wars 1 is tragic, but it's so basic, but it's written in a way that you really appreciate the world, the characters, and just the atmosphere. And I don't mind a basic story. Like people complain about Sea of Stars that it's basic. I don't mind a basic story as long as it's done well. That's the main thing here, because it's like Guild Wars 2 is the opposite, where it's not a basic story, but it's done so poorly that I can't be bothered. I just want a good story, a story told well, and a good story. Like, both of those are nice. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do the mission next time. Do you want to do bonus missions as well, or just for next time?
Do you mean like the quests? Or...
Yeah, so like the side stuff that you can do while doing it. So like, I think this one has you getting various pieces of armor.
Bonuses.
Yeah,
I would say probably yes, do the bonuses.
Okay, I'm definitely fine
Or
with the
at least
bonuses.
try.
Yeah, most of them are pretty easy. Like this one, it's a little tedious, but it's not like too bad. It's like you just gotta find some dead dude's armor. I can do that. So, okay, I will go ahead and keep talking to you then, because as I said, I would like to... I guess what time works best for you Sundays? Would you be able to do 6, I should say?
If we're starting it earlier, I would like to start it like significantly earlier, just because the reason I'm avoiding saying 6 is like that's around when my family eats dinner, but
that's fair.
It's not 100% consistent.
That's fair. I could probably start about 1 o'clock then, if that's all right with you. I don't think my wife would mind too much, because then I'd have some time. We could go like 1 to 4, you'd say? That'd be 3 hours. Would that be fine with you?
That would definitely be fine.
Okay, and then I could spend time with my wife and son afterwards, so I don't see that being a problem. I know that'll be a problem once it's the spring, because I have KAMaximilianK soccer, but for right now, I don't see why 1 to 4 should be a problem, so we can do Sunday and Monday then, so.
Okay.
Okay, sounds good. I am going to go ahead and hop off. Thank you for joining me, Tyler. It was a pleasure.
Yep, thanks for joining me as well.
Of course. You have a great day. God bless.
God bless.
Excellent, cut him off. Was not trying to. All right, we're gonna find somebody to raid. It is on. I have honestly been enjoying this with Tyler. If anybody does want to join us, let me know. Tyler's a good guy. I like playing with him. All right, let's see who's live. I do want to raid into Soulbound Alchemist. We're gonna raid into Hal though. Hal has raided me so many times. I need to return the favor. He's a good guy too. Both of them are good people. So honestly, both are good people. But we're going to go ahead and raid into Hal. Raid call can be, Hal, why don't you play Guild Wars 1 with us? Because I want to get more people to play with us. So that'll be a raid call. All right. I will talk to you all later. Thank you very much for joining me. God bless and Pax Ut Bonum. I should be back tomorrow with some Xenoblade Chronicles X, as well as planning for my birthday stream on the 22nd and 23rd. So, yeah. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for being here. God bless and Pax Ut Bonum.